Hi, welcome to Sruthi and Vishwa's world. Today we are going to the Crayola Experience in Easton, Pennsylvania. Today will be a day with fun-filled activities, not only for kids but for all ages. Let's start this very colorful adventure. So we are parking in the South 3rd Street parking garage. And the parking rate is $2 per hour. And if it's after 5 p.m., it's 50 cents per hour. We pay by our car's number plate. So now we're walking out of the car garage and we see an antique store to our right. Now we have to take a left on Pine Street. To the opposite of the Crayola, there's another parking garage. We reached Crayola Experience! Now we are entering the Crayola Experience. To our left is the Crayola shop. So here we see the meaning of Crayola. If you book the tickets online, you get a discount. If you go to the entrance, they'll give you a bag which contains 2 Crayola tokens and a voucher. This is Big Blue. Big Blue was made in October 11, 2003. Big Blue weighs 1,500 lbs. That is a lot. And its length is 15 feet. Did you know that kids from all around the country send their blue broken or leftover crayons to make Big Blue? 123,000 crayons to be exact. That is a lot of crayons. And also, if you used Big Blue, you could draw a straight line for 10 miles or could color an entire football field. That is so cool. Next to Big Blue is Cafe Crayola. Now let's go to the second floor. In the second floor, there is the Crayon Factory, Wrap It Up, Modeling Madness, Outside the Box, Colossal Caddy, Silly Selfies, and Party Rooms. Now we are entering Wrap It Up. In Wrap It Up, you get to wrap up your own crayon. The colors are Wild Strawberry, Purple Pizzazz, Caribbean Green. In Wrap It Up, you get to wrap up your own crayon. The colors are Sunny Side Up, Caribbean Green, Sky Blue, Wild Strawberry, and Purple Pizzazz. I chose the color Sky Blue. And my sister chose Purple Pizzazz. Now we have to pick a shape. I chose paw prints. After that, you have to type your crayon name. Next, we have to take the crayon and label and wrap it up. You have to place the crayon on the red dotted line. Then you have to peel the label. You have to place the label sticky side up. If your label does not stay in place, you can hold it while pushing. So in the second floor, there is Rainbow Rain. And next to Rainbow Rain is Silly Selfies. So in Silly Selfies, you have to choose the hair, the eyes, and the mouth. So this is what I picked. If you tap on it, you can change the color. Next, you have to take a picture of yourself. Next, you can enter your email address. So this is my silly selfie. So this is my sister's silly selfie. This is my mom's silly selfie.
I truly love crayons like us having
I just love that good old Crayola Experience smell. Oh, and look, you brought some friends. Great.
Hey everybody, let's say hi.
Hi everyone. My name is Chris, and I just came from the Crayola Crayon Factory right here in Easton, Pennsylvania. Here in the USA, we make Crayola crayons that we use all around the world. Every year here at Crayola, we make 2.5 billion crayons. That's so many crayons that we line from tip to end, like so. They can circle the glove just about 6.
Jazzberry Jam! That's a lot of crayons.
It sure is. And now we'll make some of those crayons right here, using all this equipment. This equipment dates all the way back into the early 1900s, and we still use some of it in our factories today. Scarlett, Kurt, and I are very excited to show you the things that we do to make sure every Crayola crayon is safe, strong, and super special. We'll start over here at the flatbed molding table. Here we have some wax spooling and hardening in crayon. Did you know that we still use the same crayon formula that dates all the way back into 1903? We start off with American wax. Then we add in some high quality clay, just to give it a strength. And lastly, we add lots of colors, which we call
And some of the same pigments used to make Crayola crayons are used in everyday things, like yellow school buses and red fire engines. Where's my Taz? Is the wax ready now?
It sure is. I can tell because I did that wax shrink a little bit while it was cool. That shrinking actually leaves a small polygon inside of every crayon, which actually makes them stronger.
I'm hollow inside. I can't see. I think I need an X-ray machine.
Oh, sir, you're jumping ahead. At the real factory, every crayon goes through an X-ray machine and a metal detector test, but not until the very end. Just make sure not to use
Check this out. This is an X-ray of me and cousin Brown. He has a lot more pigments in his color, so he shows up a lot darker. Cool. So where are the newborn crayons down there? Are they hiding?
They're just a little shy, but don't worry. We'll straight black strip right off the top with line. Factory workers like me use a straight wall that's waxed off by hand. But now we have this new machine that does it for us.
How do we get them out? That collection tray lifts them out of the table. 1, 2, 3, 4. Screaming green! That's too many holes to count.
Well, that's because there's actually 1,200 holes in the collection tray. Now we just line the holes on the tray with the holes on the table. And then...
When I count to 3, let's all shout happy birthday to the newborns. Ready? Come on, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Now each hole has a brand new crayon. And look, they're already sharp.
Great observation, Scarlett. The sharpened tip of a Crayola crayon is made that way through the molding process. You can take a closer look as I bring the tray around the room.
Magic mint!
What is it?
That number on the wall just went up.
Oh, that number, that shows the total number of crayons made to date by Crayola. It looks like my friends are hard at work back at the factory.
I don't mean to be yellow, but that looks steamier than hot magenta. To make a Crayola crayon, they have to heat the wax all the way up to around 200 degrees. Mango tango! That is hot!
It sure is. Now we just have to press down on the wax to make sure that all the holes are filled. Then, ice cold water into the table, use around each hole to cool and harden the wax.
Blizzard blue! Our newborns aren't dressed yet. They're probably freezing after getting that ice water poured on them. Let's go check on them.
They're doing fine, guys, but they're not quite ready for their labels. First, we have to take them out of the tray.
Ooh, what's this part called? I think they call it dumping out the crayons.
Every crayon is inspected by a real person like me. We take out all the crayons that aren't perfect, and then we get to do some coloring.
You do?
Sure, that's when we make sure all the crayons don't just look perfect, but we test their strength and colors too. And we don't want our crayons to flake.
Because no one likes a flaky crayon.
So, I'll just take these.
What happens to those poor little guys? Don't be blue, Turk. They get to go back into the wax and try again. Now are the crayons ready to get dressed?
Yup, all of our crayons have some hiding colors. So now we can head over here to the hopper. Our hopper has all our brand new crayons. Did you know Crayola makes over 200 colors of crayons, but we only use 13 different label colors.
It makes getting dressed as easy as cherry pie. I always just pick the red label.
And you always look marvelous.
Aww, thanks.
We use a special kind of non-toxic glue, which is made out of cornstarch and water. Mark's sticky glue covers the drum of the golden wheel, a crayon falls into the slot, and the label gets placed over the top.
Down the slide, guys. Woo!
This part of our labeling machine is called a tucker. The crayon moves down the slide with the label over the top, and the tucker tucks the crayon into the label.
Aww, they look so cozy. Crayola labels are comfy, but they also make us super strong. Our labels are wrapped around us 2 times. And don't forget, they make great name tags. We Crayola crayons do get pretty great names. Crayola even has contests to let kids help pick the names for new colors. They've come up with the best names, like Timberwolf and Mac and Cheese.
Those are some pretty great names. This machine can label about 60 crayons every minute. We slowed it down a little just to give you a better look at how it works. And the one we use back at the factory, that goes even quicker. And it was 180
Well, they're all dressed. Time to get these guys a cool new ride.
Just one more second, Scarlett. You know it's always a great idea to clean up after every project. This glue can get pretty sticky, and we need to come out properly clean up, and I'll shut down the sheet. It'll be ready for the next time we use it. Okay, all set and ready for packaging. Here we have 4 Crayola brand colors, all in their own dispensers. We have red, blue, green, and mac and cheese. Here, the crayon falls into the slot.
Look out below!
They fall onto the belt with the others.
Where are all the boxes? The boxes are over there, in that stack.
This machine opens up the bottom of the box, and then the plunger plunges the 4 Crayola transporter into the box. The flaps are folded, and the box is closed. Ta-da! They're all safe and sound inside.
What happens if someone gets left behind in the box in the cold?
That is a great question, Kurt. There's a cool light sensor inside, which counts in on crayons in every box. If any are missing, well, that batch is intact. But for the rest of the newborns, it's the end of the line. They're all ready to leave the factory.
Well, it looks like our new friends are all ready to head out into the wild blue yonder too. Wait! There's one more thing these crayons need!
What is it?
Well, let's see. They've been molded, inspected, labeled, and packaged. What's left? They need you to take them out and use them. They can't add color to the world without your brightest ideas.
Great.
That's right. Hey everyone, we want you to be creative and have some fun. Yeah, and thanks everyone. Thank you too for showing us how you do your job. Hey, let's say a big thank you to our friend and all of the crayonologists at the factory. Thank you!
This is another activity on the second floor. This is Toddler Town. To the opposite of Toddler Town is the Trading Post. It is also a coloring place where you can use Crayola crayons. Then there's Be a Store. So this is Toddler Town. In Be a Star, you can be the star of your own coloring page. You just have to pick a background, pose, and print. And then, of course, color it. After you have chosen the language, you have to pick a background that suits you. There are cowboys, camping, fishing, going on a ship with pirates, and lots of more options that you can choose from. After you have done that, you have to click the red button which says photo and take a picture. This is a trading post is standard. When we came there, it was closed. Near the standard is the ice cream corner. This is the timeline of Crayola. And outside the box, there are lots of facts about Crayola. Here we see about Crayola crayons. Then here is the motto magic. Here are some things that we can make with it. Then we also have some facts about Silly Putty. So this is Silly Putty. Then we have the crayon cover, rainbow rake, and outdoor paint marker. So this is the item. And we have lots and lots of facts about Crayola. So here we see some Crayola products and lots more. So here we're gonna get a clay from the vending machine. So there's numbers like 53 and 47. So first you have to put the token in the vending machine and you have to put the number, whatever written in the clay. And so I put it, I'm a 45. Now I get an orange color. Clay, modeling magic clay, and now my sister had lavender and sky blue. Now we're gonna build something over here in the outside box. So here's some instructions to make concept sketches. So here I made a man out of the model magic. So here's Scribble's Grubby Pet. and we gave a voucher and bought a pet. So there's more pets like this, but when we go to the Crayola Experience, the pets were available are the cat. So here's Create and Play, where you could play games. So here is Waterworks, where you have to wait in the queue. So here is Waxense, but when we go to Waxense, it was closed. So here's Color Playland and Adventure Lab. And Puzzle, where you could make 3x3 puzzles. That's very cool. So melt and mold and texture crazies and dip art is on the up floor. Right now we are in Cafe Crayola, and here it shows how many colors were created each year, and this is for 28 years. So now we're on the 3rd floor, and this is Adventure Lab, and next to Adventure Lab is Paint Palette. So here is an orangutan, and we have to color it and cut it out. So that's what we're doing right now. Next to the painting palette is puzzle it. We have to take a piece of paper and then we have to draw using the twistables. So after we have drawn it, so here my mom has drawn a dinosaur. We're gonna put it in the puzzle machine. So we have to insert the puzzle on one side. So when the light is green, we have to put the paper in. So here, as you see, there is a puzzle carving, and when it presses against the paper, it creates a puzzle. Then we can get the paper on the other side. So here it's turned into a puzzle, and if you take it out from the paper, you can actually play with it. So this is really cool. Next is paint palette. So here you can paint with Crayola watercolors. So you have to take a paper. So here we have a turtle, and then you have to use the Crayola watercolors to color it in. After you're finished with your watercolor painting, it may be a little watery, so there's a dryer where you can dry your picture. So now my brother's painting is going in. It is a bit slow though. Now my painting is going in. So my brother's painting is coming out, and before it was really watery, but now it's really dry. This is mine. Now we're on the 4th floor, which has drip art, textured crays, and melt and mold. So this is melt and mold, and there are two options, which are a ring and a dog. In melt and mold, you have to choose a crayon. So we can choose any color. So my brother picked orange, and we have to place the crayon pointy side up. Then you have to close the door. And when the light turns green, you have to raise your hand so that they can give it to you. Me and my brother both picked the ring mold. So here, as you see, the wax is dripping slowly. Right now, as you see, it's kind of drying a bit. And here it's saying it's almost ready. Oh, now it turned green, so now we have to raise our hand. So they come and take the mold out for us. So I chose a purple ring. So this is how it looks. It's actually pretty cool. Like, I could fit it through my finger. Next, my brother's is still coming through. So meanwhile, it's asking some questions. So his is ready now. Now, this is his. His is really beautiful, and it's an orange one. So these are both of our rings. Then we have textured crays. So here in textured crays, we have to place the paper over the image you want, and we have to rub the side of the crayon. And now we're gonna take a piece of paper. I'm gonna choose these two crayons, so we have to rub it over, and it will create the image we want. So it doesn't work really well with lighter colors, so I chose a darker color, so now I can see it much more better. So I'm rubbing it so that now here is the image that I wanted. It's really cool. Next is drip art. So here, this is the machine, and for this we need to choose two crayons. So I chose a red and yellow, and same, you have to put it the pointy side up. So now it's dripping it. So you can control the speed, and if you like push it up, it will be a higher speed, and if you push it down, it will be a lower speed. So it's spinning fast, and the wax is coming out slowly. It's kind of creating a sun type of thing. So mine has turned green. So next I have to put the other crayon, which is my yellow one, and then it's spinning that one too. And again, the wax is coming out slowly. After it's turned green, we have to raise our hand and call them, and they will get it out for you. So it looks really cool, like a sun type of thing. So we made 3 of these. My mom made the purple and yellow, and my brother made the green and white. So now we're at the Crayola store, and there are a lot of Crayola products. There are artist kits, coloring books, markers, and lots more. So here we can grab a tin and fill it with crayons, markers, or both. So there are lots of options to choose from. So this is called as Pick Your Pack. There are lots and lots of crayons and markers. So this is the tin, and one tin costs $22. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, subscribe to our channel, Sruthi and Vishwa's World. And don't forget to hit the bell button. Bye! Thanks for watching!